Last chance.
They got it.
I'm gonna hit you again. Get the hand up.
Give me your hand.
Ma'am, please. Ma'am.
A Metro Atlanta eviction leads to this. Some mother tased after Fulton County marshals say she would not come out of her home. She was cited for obstruction, but the family alleges the Atlanta housing crisis is what feels criminal. Georgia ranks 5th highest in the country for renters falling behind on payments.
And this as inflation continues to spike costs of living here in Atlanta. Residents like Christina McKinney tell Sierra Cummings that not enough has been done to protect affordable housing.
I was in survival mode. The only thing I could think at that time was staying safe.
Hey!
For Christina McKinney,
Ma'am, come to the door.
fear feels like the only certainty.
Christine, why didn't you just come out?
I am afraid.
Now homeless, her belongings are packed into this storage unit. It's 15 minutes away from the office where she faces another fear, stage 4 breast cancer. Diagnosed May 2020, it led to less work, little income, and more debt.
It's been awful. I've been having to go to treatments, several different chemotherapies and radiation, and my health has been very degenerated.
McKinney says her Metro Atlanta 2-bed, 2-bath apartment used to cost $1,500 last year. We found the same floor plan there now costs about $3,000. But long before Atlanta properties saw rent increases as the city became the 2nd highest for inflation, McKinney could not afford her unit, falling behind on payments for more than a year during the pandemic.
That's just my full-time job now is to go to the doctor and try to work on this cancer.
The landlord filed for her eviction. May 24th, 12:05 p.m., the Fulton County Marshal's Office executed it. After waiting more than 35 minutes for her to come out, officers had the property staff kick in the door.
Last chance.
They got it.
I'm gonna hit you again. Get the hand up.
Give me your hand.
Ma'am, please. Ma'am. Ma'am,
While she lays on the ground, they've repeatedly asked her to be still,
you're gonna get tased.
to put her hands behind her back, warning she'd be tased.
I'll die.
Stand around.
I'm dying though. I'm dying though.
The mother maintains she was too weak, too scared.
Were you more afraid of being homeless or the officers?
Both, but homeless for my life.
Sit up. Sit right there for me.
People are, I hate to say it, but desperate, right? They're looking for help. We have rising rents. Rents are rising very rapidly in Georgia and especially in the Atlanta metro area.
Dr. Daniel Pescuti is a Georgia State University housing expert who leads the school's Center for Access to Justice. They found since the pandemic, most of the metro's evictions
From 60 to 65% of people
are millennials, young families, while the remaining tends to be disabled and sick people on fixed incomes. And according to a national study, Georgia ranks the 5th highest for renters falling behind on payments.
I wish that there had been a way that we could have affordable housing.
She's far from alone. Statewide, there's a shortage of about 200,000 affordable housing rentals, the National Low Income Housing Coalition reports. Dr. Pescuti says if there remains too few legal tenant safeguards and financial resources, metro growth will consistently have costs up and the most vulnerable pushed out.
housing is simply this economic balance sheet as opposed to something that is a fundamental right. As long as that statement is maintained, these stories are going to continue.
When it comes to pandemic rental assistance, CBS 46 Investigates found most metro counties have awarded at least 60% of its funding, except Cobb County. And when it comes to individual households, as one of the largest counties, Fulton assisted the most families, 9,500 of them. We did reach out to the Fulton County Marshal's office on McKinney's case, but have not received an official statement. McKinney has since learned her citation for obstruction is set to be dismissed. We'll keep you updated. In the studio, I'm Sierra Cummings, CBS 46 News.